first question before we begin. All right. Got it. I have one question for you. Have you had your breakfast? Okay, you can actually answer in the chat room. Okay, have you had your breakfast? Done. Alhamdulillah. Anybody who have not actually had your breakfast? Not yet. Okay, there's one person who have not had their breakfast. Okay. Maybe you're wondering why, pasal apa lah madam ni nak tanya pasal breakfast ke tak ke. Okay, kita tunggu, nanti it will lead to things that I will explain to you later. Alright, so ada yang belum breakfast kan? So when kita tak breakfast, what will happen? Alright, hungry of course. Alright, we will finish our training at 12 o'clock today, and if you haven't had your breakfast, kalau tak breakfast lagi, lapar lah kan jadinya. So bila you hungry, so most people will become moody, kan, susah nak fokus, susah nak concentrate at work. So then it can lead to inefficiency at work. All right. So let me type this, yeah. Salah pun ejot. Okay. Inefficiency. This is considered a problem. Okay, because you bring the hunger and the moodiness, okay, to work. So this is considered as a problem. So one solution is maybe you can actually suggest to your bosses or to your office free breakfast for all staff. Okay, free breakfast for all staff. This is considered as the solution. Yeah, all right. So this is a good idea, kan? So free breakfast for everybody. So that everyone will not feel hungry at work. Now, however, whenever we want to implement benda-benda macam ni dekat office, we need to suggest this to the boss or to the higher authority, right? So we have to do it formally. When kita buat, so this is the reason why I am here, since we need to suggest to the higher authority how to solve this problem. Lapang ni kan, so kita nak bagi free breakfast lah dekat everybody. Yeah, so this is why I'm here today. All right, so I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna share with you, all right, some information how to write proposal. Okay, as has been mentioned just now by Anis, I am Teacher Zai. You can call me Teacher Zai or Madam Zai, or just call me teacher or anything. Okay, I'm currently at CFS Gambang, IUM. Okay, so let us take a look. This is a 2-day training. We'll be seeing you today and tomorrow. Today for 3 hours and tomorrow for 3 hours. And okay, let me go through with you things that we will share with you, yeah, throughout this 2-day course. Okay, the first thing kita akan look at apa itu proposal, ya. Define what is proposal and kenapa, why we have to write a proposal, the purpose of a proposal. Then we will look at the common sections, kandungan-kandungan kat dalam proposal tu, apa yang perlu ada. And then the function of each section, it has to be clear dalam setiap section apa yang you perlu tulis. Okay, and then also the fourth one, identify the business expressions. Maksud dia sentences, ayat-ayat yang sesuai digunakan for each section. Okay, Sebab kadang-kadang setengah-setengah ayat tu dia bunyi sedap je, dia main letak, ya kan? Many people do that, but without realizing that it's wrong to do that, ya. So, kalau introduction, there are certain words that you have to use. Bila kat conclusion, there are certain things that you have to write. Kita tak boleh nak campur-campur, ya. And then the fifth one, the use of the right vocabulary. You will learn how to use collocations and phrases, certain words. Again, yeah, we will guide you on how to use this. And the last one is, of course, when you write in English, it has to be in correct grammar. Okay, since this is a writing, yeah, a document is a formal document, so grammatically it has to be correct. Okay, so we will go through basic grammar with you. Okay, the E's and the R's, the S, the S, benda-benda yang basic things lah. Yeah, so this is what you will go through 2 hari ni lah. Yeah, so we will go to session 1. Okay, so sampai about 1 hour macam tu lah session 1 ya, 1 hour. Okay, I will go through today. Sebelum kita go to session 1 ni, today kita akan buat sampai 4 ni sahaja ya. I will define the proposal, recall common sections, describe functions untuk setiap section tu, dan juga business expressions ya, yang sesuai untuk each section. Alright, so that one is for today sahaja. Ya, yang the vocabulary part and the grammar part, we will do it tomorrow with you, with exercises and everything. And anyway, before kita mula ya, I nak cakap dekat you, kalau boleh please take notes on all the important things that I will share with you, because there will be quizzes and there will be questions, all right? Along the way, along this training tu, saya akan tanya beberapa soalan. There will be quizzes. I can stop and have quizzes for all of you. So therefore, it would be great, best lah juga kan, kalau you boleh take notes. Okay, on all the things, so it will be easier untuk you jawab soalan-soalan saat gini, ya. Minta maaf lah, no, ada keluar slang-slang yang utara-utara sikit lah kat sini. Alright, so the first one, first of all, before I nak tanya you satu soalan lagi ni, suka tanya soalan ni, no? Have you written a proposal before? You pernah, semua ni dah pernah tulis proposal ke belum? Ke memang, have you had experience? Pernah? Yes. Cool. Kalau dah pernah tu macam senang sikit lah kan kita nak go through. Alright? Yes. Cool. Alright. Okay, at least ada a few people yang pernah lah. How to write proposal. And many of you maybe dah memang biasa kan tulis proposal ni, dah tahu dah cara-cara, cuma kita nak improve ya, to make it sounds better. Alright. Okay. What is it? Introduction to proposal writing, ya. What is it? So a proposal is a document, okay, selalunya formal lah kan, kalau it involves of office ni kan. A document with detailed description of a series of activities aimed at, okay, penting ya, aimed at solving or improving a certain problem, a certain issue or certain situation. Alright, sometimes dia bukannya to solve masalah, tapi sometimes to improve a certain situation. Okay, so this is a proposal writing and it is a formal document. Alright, However, there are certain proposal that you have to present as well. Okay, dia ada document, lepas tu you kena present juga. Alright, so but today we will focus on the proposal writing sahaja, not the not the presentation. We might be doing that during some other time. Yeah. Okay, what is the purpose of a proposal writing? It is actually to persuade the audience to buy or believe your ideas and suggestions. Yeah, to persuade, kita kata. Yeah, and then it asks the audience to approve. Ni yang selalunya kan aim kita ni. Ask the audience to approve. To fund financially lah, fund tu, or give permission to do the proposed project. Yeah, so first kali kita nak jual lah, persuade so kan. Okay, kita nak yakinkan, alright, diorang ni, okay, yakinkan the audience, usually the higher authorities, bosses kita ni, to buy or to believe your ideas and suggestions. Kita nak yakinkan diorang yang this is a problem, this is the situation, okay, and we have to solve this. Alright, and then the second one, of course, kita nak pujuk diorang, ask the audience to approve and also to fund us financially. Ya, yang tu yang paling penting sekali lah, to give permission to do the proposed project. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, what is it? Proposal is a document with detailed description. It's a document with detailed description. Number 3, to solve or improve certain problem, issue or situation. Okay, what is the purpose? One is to persuade, okay, ataupun to meyakinkan the audience untuk to believe your suggestions, and the next one is to ask the audience to approve, fund or give permission. Alright. Now, there are 2 types, the common lah ya, of proposal. Okay, one is internal, a proposal to someone within your organization. Alright, sometimes dekat dalam department sendiri pun kita perlukan proposal juga. Alright, or outside your department but within the same organization, macam kita lah kat dalam, maybe dekat dalam UIA sendiri or kat dalam SASMEC sendiri, or okay, that is internal, or it can be external. An external proposal is the one written from one separate organization or individual to another such entity. Okay, so whatever it is, when it comes to internal ataupun external, bila kita tulis proposal, we need to use the right words, okay, the appropriate word yang bersesuaian. Dia tak boleh tulis macam kita tulis email dekat kawan-kawan, right? So the right words tu and appropriate, bersesuaian juga. Certain words tu kita tak sesuai not suitable to be used in an office environment, correct? So we have to sound professional, and at the same time very certain the words tu, sebab kita nak pujuk mereka kan, so the words tu have to sound very convincing, yeah, and of course polite at the same time. Ya, kita tak boleh nak pasal-pasal sangat, jadi nampak bunyi macam desperate, tentu hal ni tak boleh juga. Alright, it has to be very convincing but at the same time very polite. Okay, that one is for internal or external, sama aja. Okay, the right choice of words, it's very important. Okay, as I mentioned just now, I asked you to actually take notes, yeah, on whatever the important things that I have mentioned to you. Okay, now take a look at this one. What is a proposal? Can you actually explain to me? Can you go to this website? You boleh tak? you can actually go to this menti.com, all right, and enter the code, ataupun you boleh scan je QR code tu pun boleh. Then it will bring you to this menti.com, and can you please short answer pun tak apa, all right, what is a proposal, then you just tulis je dalam 2-3 ayat apa yang you can remember what is a proposal. Berjaya tak? Can you go in? You look like this. Suggestion, yes, good. One person stated suggestion. Yes. Lagi? What is a nak nombor kod? Kejap, okay. Tu. Nombor kod tu kat atas tu. 12871353. Kita share. Requisition. Okay, boleh masuk tak? Can you go into the menti.com? Ada 2 je. Apa lagi? Besides apa dia buat? What is it? Yeah, it is to propose, to approve something. Okay, good. Seeking for approval. Okay. Very good. Okay. Yes, anybody else? Okay, kita go to yang okay, next one. We go to, all right. Go to the next Menti. Okay, and the code is why do we write a proposal? Ramai lagi ni yang boleh join ni. Ada 26 people in here. Okay. For those who actually listen to me from the beginning, I think, okay, let me. To secure funds for our projects. Yes. Very good. We have one person who said to secure funds for a project. Yes, that is one of the most important thing. Why we write a proposal. For those yang ni, you just join, you can log in to menti.com and then this is kita punya code ya, 2841 0449. Menti.com. Let us see apa. Lagi? Anybody else? Why do we need to write a proposal? To secure fund for our project. Lagi? Anybody else? Tak ingat eh? Apa lagi? To persuade. Kan? To persuade people to believe your suggestion. Okay. And then to ask the higher authority to approve your project. Kan? Yes. To describe the project, yes. We need to describe the project first. Kalau tak, macam mana dia nak approve kan? Betul? Very good. For those who have difficulties joining menti.com, you can actually chat dekat, tulis dalam chat box pun okay, tak apa. Okay. Alright. Okay, for those who maybe I just realised that tiba-tiba kita ada ramai lah pula kan. Okay, let me recap balik ya. Proposal writing is it's actually a document. Alright, it has to be a document with detailed description of a series of activities aimed at solving or improving a certain problem, issue, or situation. Okay, what is the purpose? Why? Kenapa kita tulis proposal tu? It is actually to persuade, untuk meyakinkan the audience to buy ataupun believe lah. Believe your ideas. Alright, and suggestions. And also it asks the audience, kita nak pujuk lah sebenarnya, kita nak pujuk audience tu untuk approve kita punya tu and kita punya idea, and also fun. Yes, that is the most important thing. Thank you for to the person who actually answered to approve to fund tu kan, and also give permission to do the proposed project. Okay, there are two types of proposal. I ulang balik ni ya, ada internal dengan external. Internal is within kita punya organisation or within your department. You might come from different departments, alright? So you might want to propose something from other department, or that one would be external, outside UIA, outside SASMAC maybe. That is considered as external proposal. Okay. Now, we go to the next one. What are the common sections in a proposal? Apa yang perlu ada di dalam proposal? Okay, so one is you have to write clearly the purpose of your proposal. Yeah, you kena, it has to be very clear lah. Dia proposal ni dia kena straight to the point. Dia tak boleh, dia bukan macam nak tulis orang kata apa? Nak tulis novel. No, it's not writing a novel or writing yang perlu guna perkataan-perkataan yang berselindung-berselindung. No, it just has to be short and precise. And the first thing, you have to write the purpose of your proposal. Kenapa you tulis proposal tu ya? And sometimes dalam proposal ni pun you boleh bagi introduction sikit lah. Okay. The next one is the problem. Okay. These are the common sections ya. Common section tu maksudnya yang section-section yang selalunya ada. dekat dalam proposal. Okay, you have to explain the problem, okay, the solution, okay, this is the idea, alright, to solve the problem yang you dah cerita tu, and then the conclusion, alright, it has to be concluded, yeah. Kenapa saya tulis common sections? Why I actually wrote common sections? Okay, selalunya ada. However, not all proposals look the same. And sometimes the sections are called with different names as well. Okay, sometimes purpose tu kita letak as background. Boleh juga, ya, kita letak as background. And then problem tu kita tak letak as problem, kita letak as situation, current situation, right? Okay, and sometimes kita tak ada 4 section ni pun, so it's not wrong, tak salah. Okay, tak salah for you to label it differently. As I mentioned, sometimes it is called with different names, yeah. And one more thing, different organizations have different way of writing a proposal. So sometimes bila kita tengok cara orang tulis proposal berbeza, that doesn't mean it is wrong. Okay, maybe your way of writing a proposal is different from the rest. Okay, what are the common sections that should be included in the proposal for your department? Okay, please write in the chat box. Okay, I would like to know perkara-perkara yang you selalu letak, okay, the labels that you selalu letak kat dalam proposal you. Okay, for those, especially for there are a few people just now who have actually mentioned you have experienced writing a proposal. Fikirkan balik, ingatkan balik what are the sections yang wajib ada dekat dalam proposal you, dekat office you. Okay, so I have actually introduced to you 4 common sections yang selalunya ada, or it might be called differently dekat dalam tempat you. Okay, so apa yang you can actually tulis dekat dalam introduction, yes, background, financial implication, proposal and recommend. Okay, yes, very good. So kawan kita kat sini, Nordi Laili, alright, you actually share with us, you should have introduction. Selalunya memang kita start dengan introduction lah. And then background, okay, financial implication, proposal, and also recommendation. Okay, anybody else who would like to share? Thank you very much for sharing. Anybody else who have other ways of ada section-section yang lain lagi dalam you punya proposal? Nanti at the end, nanti I will share dekat dengan you jugalah examples of a few proposals, ya. Okay, anybody else? Tak ada? Okay, alright, it's okay. Now, okay, let us take a break sekejap, about 10 minutes macam tu. Can we do that? Alright, so we're supposed to, nope. Okay, let us about 10 minutes je lah ya, sebab kita tak adalah lama sangat start. So let us take 10 minutes break sekejap. I will come back dengan dekat you about 9:50. Is it okay? Alright, we take 10 minutes break lah, tak payah 15 minutes lah. Okay, so because the plan was it would take longer, but I think I finished it earlier. So we take 10 minutes break, then we will come back. And the next round, we will go to the in detail lah, how to write and the right use of words. Okay, the technical part of writing proposal. Okay, I'll see you in 10 minutes. Okay. Assalamualaikum. I think, is everyone back? Okay. Hope we can continue, ya. Boleh? Okay. All right. So, alright, tadi I have explained to you, ya, before we took a break. I explained, I share with you a few common sections kat dalam proposal, which is the first one. We explain the purpose, alright. Then we go to the problem of kita punya problem lah, apa yang kita tengah ni, and then the solution. And of course, we have to end it with a conclusion. Ya, dalam apa-apa pun kita kena conclude lah, especially it's a formal document. Conclusion is very important. Yeah. Now, I will explain each section. Okay, the purpose okay, apa content dalam setiap section tu, and also the important business expressions, kita panggil words lah, not really words, sentences and phrases that are commonly used, yang selalu digunakan dalam setiap section ni. Alright, so kita start dengan purpose. Alright, kat dalam purpose tu, I think I've mentioned tadi tu, we have to state the purpose for this proposal, and this one has to be clear. Kenapa kita tulis proposal ni? Alright, and also we need to give some background information about the proposal. Okay, and it has to be very clear and precise. Okay, kalau proposal tu pendek, okay, it's not a long one. Sometimes proposal dalam satu page saja pun boleh, it still can become a proposal. So purpose ni kadang-kadang 2 ayat pun tak apa. Alright, it's okay to have very short purpose. Alright, as I mentioned, kita tak mau ayat yang berjela-jela, yang melengang-lengang kangkung macam tu. It has to be straight to the point. Okay, when it comes to external punya proposal, when you want to send the proposal to somebody outside our organization, alright, so you have to include some background about the company, alright, about kita punya institution, alright, it has to be included. We cannot expect orang to kenal you. Okay, so you need to be explain sikit lah siapa you, dari mana you datang, and then you go to kenapa you write this proposal. Okay, now we go to the sentences, yeah. Alright, important expressions, okay, to express your purpose. Okay, I dah memang bagi dekat you, ya, of example of a few sentences. This is how you can start, alright, to actually share your purpose. The purpose of this proposal is to, alright, you can put the verb, then continue with a noun. Verb tu adalah kata kerja, alright, noun itu adalah kata nama. So I give you a list of verb and noun. Okay, the verb is the one in the blue, noun is the one in green. Okay, so the purpose of this proposal is to recommend, alright, a solution. Boleh. Okay, the objective of this memo is to, sometimes kita tak panggil proposal pun, kita panggil memo. Kita nak hantar memo kan for proposal. So you boleh guna the objective of this memo is to recommend a solution. Okay, and if you want to use first person narrative, kata ganti nama I, okay, there are certain proposal that we can use I. Okay, the reason I am writing this proposal is to recommend a solution. Okay, ataupun I am writing to recommend a solution. Okay, if you take a look, boleh juga tak semestinya a solution, sometimes few recommendations. Alright, kita boleh letak beberapa. Okay, tak perlulah tak semestinya satu solution kan, tak semestinya satu recommendation. So it can be beberapa. Few solutions. So jangan lupa letak S lah kat ujung tu. Ya. Yeah? Noun kita boleh letak S kalau banyak. Alright, so you can say recommend few solutions or recommend, you can state kalau ada 3 you boleh letak 3. Okay, the purpose of this proposal is to recommend 3 solutions, okay, to a problem. Macam ni I bagi example, the purpose of this proposal is to propose, okay, a solution regarding the photocopy machine. Boleh, this is a complete sentence. Alright, so the purpose of this proposal is to recommend 3 solutions regarding the problem with photocopy machines. Boleh juga. Okay, so these are sentences that you can start with. Okay, the purpose of this proposal is to, the objective of this memo is to, alright, ataupun yang kita nak guna kata ganti nama sendiri, the reason I am writing this proposal is to, and ataupun I am writing to, straightforward. Okay, very basic, senang. Now, this is for purpose. Okay, this is how you start your proposal writing. After purpose, then we go to problem. Okay, the need for the project. Okay, then it has dekat sini lah yang you trying to convince people, trying to meyakinkan pembaca ataupun your bosses that this problem is real. Okay, that this situation is badly needed. Okay, so you have the need for the project. So what are the problems? Quantify the problems. Okay, quantify the problems maksud dia kita letak number. Okay, how many employees are affected by the problem? Okay, bila you ada number, alright, it shows how important or urgent the situation is. Okay, bukannya saja-saja sedap-sedap kita nak minta beribu-ribu ni kan, alright, because it is a problem, alright, or it is something that can improve a situation. Okay, based on the research. Okay, maybe you bolehlah buat sikit survey, tanya orang ni. Okay, maybe ada 30 orang kat dalam department tu. So, based on the survey, 90%, banyak tu 90%. Kan? 90% of the staff in HR department, human resource department, facing difficulties with blah 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 blah. Okay, so bila you ada number, quantify the problem. We quantify the problem. The situation too, it sounds more urgent. Okay, so hopefully they will look at it more seriously. Okay, so dalam tu juga you have to explain what opportunity there is for improving things. Okay, you show kalau kita improve benda ni, situation ni, kalau kita solve problem ni, apa akan jadi. Okay, kalau kita tadi awal-awal tadi at the beginning of kita punya presentation, saya punya sharing session ni, okay, mungkin tak ramai or not many were join kita meeting lagi time tu. I tanya, semua orang dah breakfast ke belum? Dah makan ke belum? So ada yang jawab belum. Okay, so I kata kalau tak breakfast lagi, sebab kita punya session ni lebih kurang dalam 3 jam macam tu. Kalau tak breakfast lagi, you'll get hungry. I said, kan? So hunger, that is a problem. Ya, kan? So I kata bila dah lapar tu, then it can affect the mood of somebody, and also then it will lead to inefficiency in working. So that is a problem. Okay, and then we go back to this. Okay, show an idea. So you bagi idea to give free breakfast, I cakap. Alright, so by having this idea, by improving, by this can actually solve the problem, blah blah blah. You have to explain, okay, what the basic situation that you are facing, how many people are facing. Alright, so cerita seboleh mungkin lah, because kita ni nak convince orang yang kita betul-betul ada problem. Okay, now these are important expressions, alright, important sentences that you can start to express your problem. Okay, many staff tak boleh ada S ya, bubur sejuta pun tak boleh ada S nah. So many staff. Alright, patients or clients were have commented that there is a strong feeling among all concerned that there is a strong feeling among all concerned that, so these two, alright, is very in my opinion, it is a very good way to express your problem because it involves other people. Dia menyebabkan masalah kepada orang lain, kepada clients kita, which is very important to us. Okay. Then we go to the next one. Following a survey of X, it was found that, this is what I meant by quantify the problem. Okay, so you have to do, if possible, do a small survey. So you adalah berapa persen, ada number. So this can actually convince, alright, the authority or kita punya higher authority to actually approve kita punya proposal, to actually fund, to give funding to kita punya suggestions. Okay, bukanlah saja-saja suka kita nak, nak minta sesuatu. Alright, based on the recent happening where, so you cerita situasi, real situation apa yang berlaku. Okay, our office faces a problem in, ataupun recently the department discovered that, so these are the expressions or the beginning of sentences that you can use to actually express your problem. Okay, you boleh guna semua ni pun, at the same time dalam tu, bukanlah pilih salah satu, you boleh guna semua ni. Okay, when you want to actually cerita you punya problem or cerita you punya situation. Okay, I bagi example dekat you ya. The Office of Security in Al Khalil building faces a serious problem. Okay, I ambil contoh yang kat atas tu ya. Faces a serious problem with the wiring system. Okay, dia ada masalah. Then based on the recent inspection, so I tukar sikit lah. So instead of based on the recent happening, I inspection, sebab dia ada masalah wiring kan. So to make it clear that kita dah buat, this is a serious thing, kita dah pergi inspect benda tu ya. Based on the recent inspection, it was discovered that the wiring system for the building was destroyed by rats. Okay, tu masalah besar sebenarnya kan. Boleh short circuit. Lepas tu you boleh explain lepas tu, it can cause short circuit and can lead to it's a fire hazard. Alright, so you explain the situation. Okay, make sure it sounds problematic and the situation is very urgent. Okay, please, if you have any questions along the way, please you can tulis dekat dalam chat ya, kalau ada apa-apa soalan yang you nak tanya nah. Okay, alright. So these are important expressions. Satu lagi, sometimes tadi bila I explain tadi the common sections tu kan, kita ada purpose, kita ada problem, solution and conclusion. Some people dia combine dia or many actually combine purpose and problem tu dalam satu section. Dia letak kat dalam introduction. Itu pun boleh juga. Okay, bukan nak kata salah, tak. Memang ramai buat macam tu, dia letak dekat dalam introduction. Okay, sekali sahaja the purpose and also the problem dalam satu section, which is okay, not problem at all. Okay, not a problem at all. Now, then we go to we have our purpose, then we go problem, then we go to the solution. Kita explain lah, kita punya this is when kita punya idea tu comes in. Alright, this is where our idea comes in. This is the longest part of a proposal. It can be the longest part of a proposal. Okay, sebab kat sini lah you explain in detail. Alright, explain in detail apa yang you nak buat. Okay, you have to describe, show a plan of action. Okay, the details ataupun method. Okay, a schedule. Kalau and then the cost, resources needed. Resources ni benda-benda yang kat dalam office lah, you perlukan speaker ke apa, you perlukan whiteboard ke apa, benda-benda macam tu lah. This one is kalau you nak guna buat event. Kan? Kalau bila kita nak buat proposal untuk event tu memang there are so many resources that needed lah. Okay, tapi kalau event tu online, not so much, but one day, you know, insyaAllah, when we can have face-to-face event, okay, resources needed tu banyak. Alright, this includes the tempat lah, settings, you know, the halls needed, how many chairs needed, how many tables are needed, and then all the sound system and resources, and also workforce needed. Yeah, we need the technicians maybe. So all those have to be included, right, in your plan of action. You kena in detail lah, so that benda ni tak timbul masalah in the future. Alright, so as I mentioned, a proposal is a formal document. Okay, it is a formal document, and therefore whatever things that will be implemented, contohnya kita nak buat event, so benda yang kita nak implement tu or kita punya funding tu will be based on kita punya proposal. Okay, kalau lari daripada proposal tu sekali jadi payah. Yeah, so whatever it is, you have to write everything in detail. So, okay. Next one, alternatives. Okay, whatever idea that you want to give, there must be alternative. There must be plan B. Alright. So if plan A tak boleh nak buat, then we go to plan B. For example, settings ataupun venues. Alright. So maybe you letak 2 venues instead of 1, just in case venue A tak jadi, then you go to venue B. Alright. And then resources or cost ni, that one cost has to be ni lah, has to be very precise. Then you talk about the advantages as well. Alright, puji melangit your idea. Okay, you have to sell your idea. Okay, the advantages. Okay, kalau you buat benda ni, this is what's going to happen. Alright, it will improve the life of people. It will improve the proficiency. For example, we are having English classes for staff in SASMAC. Okay, advantages, it will improve tremendously. Okay, the proficiency of English language among the staff in SASMAC, and which is an advantage for the institution. Okay. Some people dia tak nak letak yang the last one, the disadvantages. Okay. Alright. You have to put juga, okay, sikit. Alright. Even though it costs a lot, Okay, you kena cakap lah benda selalunya when it comes to benda yang cost dia tinggi. Alright, even though this project will cost tremendously or cost a lot to the institution, however, the advantages that it will give, so you kena turn back lah bila you letak disadvantages dia tu, tapi you have to explain that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. Ya, kelebihan dia mengatasi dia punya disadvantages dia. You have to explain balik. Okay, so solution is usually the longest part, all right, of your proposal, and it has to be written in detail. Okay, it's okay to be long, all right, and then however, kita kata solution ni memang panjang, tapi ayat dia jangan panjang, ayat dia pendek-pendek. Sometimes kita letak bullet point pun tak apa. It's okay, kita letak bullet point, sometimes kita letak table pun it's okay. Alright, this is solution. Now we go to, yes. Okay, this is the sentences or phrases that you can use when you want to present your solution. Okay, X will be ataupun X has been assessed, explored, eval. Semua ni past tense sebab you masalah tu kita dah tengok dah masalah tu kan, kita dah buat research dah. Yeah, that's why kita and then this is also in passive, ayat passive. Alright, has been assessed, has been explored, has been evaluated, tested, okay, has been treated, counted, compared, it has been analyzed, calculated, carried, checked, determined, explored, evaluated, and measured. Okay, these are the words that you can use, all right, when you want to say that the problem has been assessed. Okay, kita dah tengok dah problem tu, kita dah orang kata apa, kita dah buat research lah, yeah. So, okay, so these are the words that you can use. Yeah. Then next one, you can say, in order to overcome the situation, or in order to solve the problem, okay, or kita needs to be for the purpose of, in the event that, if, for, it was determined, or about. Okay, these are words that you boleh include, you can include, all right, in your solution part. Okay, it would be advantageous. Okay, this one bila you nak cerita pasal kebaikan, all the advantages that your suggestions will give, okay, to the affected people or to the affected department. Okay, and okay, or it can be as simple that it is recommended that, okay, not to worry, to be simple. Okay, itu satu benda lah. Not to worry, to use simple words, because sometimes simple words are much better than this elaborated and these flowery words. Okay, proposal, it is recommended, it is recommended to use simple, precise words. Okay, tak payah nak pusing-pusing. It is timely that, okay, sudah sampai masanya kita, alright, it is timely that, then there should be, alright, I suggest that we, okay, so this one is bila kita nak guna I lah, right, so you can use all these sentences, alright, all these words, okay. The first one tadi tu, bila kita nak cerita yang kita dah buat research dah, ya, bila kita, okay, bila kita dah buat research, kita dah tanya orang, kita dah very sure of our problem, So, all right, it has been it has been assessed. Okay, the problem it has been explored. Okay, the the finding has been evaluated, or the situation has been tested. Okay, can say it has been compared. Okay, maybe you nak compare the dua benda atau dua suggestions tu, you can say that has been analyzed, calculated, carried, checked, determined, explored, evaluated and measured. Okay, then you the next yang lain-lain ni adalah bila kita nak cerita lah. Okay. Okay, I hope you take notes on all this, yeah. All right, all these important words. Okay, next one we go to the conclusion. Alright. Conclusion ni penting juga sebab kita nak meyakinkan diorang again. Okay, kita dah yakinkan mereka lah tadi kan. And then now kita nak yakinkan again that how serious our problem or our situation is. Okay. So the reason for change is justified. Okay, how it affects productivity, well-being, health, and happiness of people involved. Okay, penting tu happiness kan? Especially kalau tempat kerja pun happiness tu sangat penting. Kalau tak happy, tak best juga. Alright, so you ulang balik lah. Kalaulah kita laksanakan, if we implement, is this suggestion is implemented, okay, so it will improve the productivity of the staff in this institution. All right, so the action needs to be taken. So kita nak tekankan yang action ni serious, that problem is serious and action needs to be taken immediately. All right, and you re-emphasize the most important benefits. All right, highlight the positive aspects of the idea. Sometimes kita boleh ulang balik ya, sedikit apa yang kita explain dekat solution kita ke atas tu, yang kita dah sell kita punya idea tu, kita ambil sikit, kita combine and kita letak dekat dalam conclusion. Okay, okay. Sometimes kita, ataupun kita paraphrase lah, kita guna ayat, it's the same idea but you use different word. Okay. Now we go to the important expressions. Okay, to conclude your proposal. Then, unless the recommendations are taken seriously, kita nak cakap lah kalau tak buat benda ni, what will happen? Okay, unless the recommendations are taken seriously, this blah blah blah, then you boleh sambung ayat tu lah. Okay, implementation of the above ideas would result in. Okay, this is very precise. Implementation of the above ideas would result in, okay, in the increased number of participants. All right, or the increased number of staff who have the ability to communicate proficiently in English language. Contohnya kalau kita nak buat ni lah public speaking workshop untuk seminggu macam tu kan. Alright, so kita bolehlah ni contohnya, implementation of the above ideas would result in, okay, better proficiency in English language among the staff in the institution. Okay. If the next one we go to the third one, if the above recommendations or suggestions are implemented, okay, so again, all right, and the easiest one, okay, last kali kita boleh cakap lah, in conclusion, I feel strongly that this is the best way to something. All right, the last one, this is when you boleh cakap pasal, tadi I mention pasal apa, disadvantages kan. Alright, disadvantages dekat dalam solution tu kita letak juga disadvantages dia. So this is how you say it, yeah. You boleh cakap dekat dalam conclusion juga. Despite the effort, mungkin benda tu susah nak buat banyak hari ke apa kan, it involves many days, alright, or despite the cost required, this would be a worthwhile step to apa? Okay, to improve something or to solve the problem. Okay, so yang despite the effort cost ni, you cakap pasal the disadvantages dia. Okay, then you cakap pasal advantages dia selepas tu. Everything in one sentence. Boleh ya? Again, despite the effort and cost required ni adalah disadvantages yang mungkin, disadvantages lah, pasal cost, mahal and everything, or banyak kerja, or banyak hari, it involves people to memerlukan orang untuk keluar daripada tempat kerja dia ke apa kan. Nah, so you kat sini you letak the disadvantages. Okay, this would be a worthwhile step. Then kat sini you letak the advantages of your suggestions. Okay. Alright. So do you have any questions so far? Sebenarnya I ni mungkin habis awal ni kita punya ni. I'm going a bit fast. Ada apa-apa soalan so far? No? Okay, cool. Okay, now let us take a look at examples. Yeah, I'm giving you examples of proposal. We will start with something very simple. Okay. Okay. We take a look at sample 1 ya. Kalau you boleh scan ni, sample 1 saja. You don't go to sample 2 lagi. We take a look at sample 1. Okay. You boleh scan tu. Kalau you, I will share juga this document, this proposal dengan you, but if you would like to take a look dekat you punya ni, then you can actually scan sample 1 tu ya. Alright. Allah. Okay. Now take a look at this ya. This is a very simple. You boleh nampak kan? Nampak tak? Can you see this proposal? Puan Zawiyah punya proposal ni. Boleh ya? Alright. Okay. Now, okay, this is not your kind of proposal, but this is also considered as a proposal. Okay, so this is actually from to Puan Zawiyah. Okay, this is kita tengok pun kita tahu lah this is sekolah ya. Puan Rosni, a class teacher. Alright, so this is just a memo. Okay, this is a type of proposal that is written by a teacher to the principal, and a proposal to purchase new pencil sharpeners, okay, for the classroom of Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Convent Kota Taiping. Alright, so this is a memo to the boss. Okay, we start with this straight away, yeah, to tulis dia punya purpose of writing the memo. Okay, so this one dia tak payah nak bagi intro banyak sangat lah. Okay, sebab Puan Zawiyah is actually the principal of the school. I'm very sure Puan Zawiyah kenal lah. She knows Puan Rosni, the class teacher, and she knows the classrooms and the students in the schools. Alright. Sorry. So I am writing this memo to propose a solution to a recurring problem at our school. Only one sentence. to actually tulis the purpose of writing this proposal. Okay, so that is the purpose of the proposal. Then they go to the one in blue is the problem. Okay, the problem is that they terus straightforward. Okay, the problem is that the pencil sharpeners in the classrooms are old and do not work effectively anymore. Okay, this is a little bit informal, this proposal, but it is acceptable. Okay, kalau in the situation of a school macam ni lah. Yeah, but you can actually take a look at the words and the sentences that Puan Rosni guna, which can be used for your proposal as well. Okay, for example yang ni, to propose a solution to a recurring problem. Masalah yang recurring is keep happening. Yeah, dia dah jadi banyak-banyak kali. Alright, so you can use this beautiful word as well. Beautiful phrases. I said recurring problem. Problem yang tak pernah-pernah nak habis. Okay. Then dia kata the problem is terus straightforward. The pencil sharpeners in the classroom are old and do not work effectively anymore. Okay, this is another phrase that is suitable and very convincing to be used dalam you punya problem. Do not work effectively anymore. Okay. Students and teachers become frustrated. Okay, dia cerita lagi masalah, masih lagi problem yang berlaku dekat sekolah tu, because it is difficult to sharpen a pencil. Payah ni nak sharpen pencil with the current sharpeners. And pencils that are sharp are crucial for effective learning. Dia cakap lah kan, dia cakap masalah dia. So apa masalah dia? Pencil sharpener tua, old, not work effectively, student teachers frust. Itu masalah dia. Okay, and then dia nak yakinkan, dia kata okay, having a pencil yang bagus, a sharp one is crucial, okay, for effective learning. Alright, very simple. It sounds a bit informal but very precise. Okay. Then the one in yellow, panjang ni. Okay, sampai sini. These are all the solution yang dia. Okay, I suggest, okay, to overcome problem ni kat atas ni, dia terus cakap, I suggest that we order new pencil sharpeners for each classroom so that the students will have pencils that work well and will therefore be able to write without frustration of worn pencil points. Okay, so suggestion dia terus order new pencil sharpener so that dia boleh overcome problem yang kat atas tu lah, problem yang students frust tu. Okay, then they explain situation dekat sekolah tu. Alright, there are 217 students. See, they quantify the situation, the problem. Dia bagi number. Alright, there are 217 students enrolled in kindergarten through standard 3 at convent school. These students occupy 12 classrooms each day. Again, they guna numbers. Okay, none of these classrooms, none, itu pun dikira number kosong. None of these classrooms has a pencil sharpener that works well. Tak ada satu pun dalam 12 classroom ni yang ada pencil sharpener yang okay. Alright, it takes several minutes to sharpen just one pencil. Okay, that is a problem. Ingat pencil sharpener kita kena bagi anak kita bawa pergi sekolah tak? Okay, bagus sekolah ni, dia siapkan. However, not all the students need to sharpen their pencil at the same time. Okay, so dia cakap jugalah, alright, tak semualah kan. This need arises at various time throughout the day, often at the beginning of a test or a new lesson. Because of the length of time it takes to sharpen a pencil, dia explain lagi kenapa dia perlukan benda ni. the teachers have continuous interruptions in their lessons throughout the day. Okay, explain. Almost everything done in a classroom requires a pencil, especially as students get older and it is difficult to get anything done without this basic tool. So this one, they explain the need to have this pencil sharpener. I propose that we purchase electric pencil sharpeners for each classroom. So sekarang dia dah start bagi detail. So kenapa, dia explain kenapa this one, kenapa electric pencil sharpeners. Sebab these work quickly and effectively and take only a few seconds to sharpen the pencil. So they explain kenapa that dia choose that particular pencil sharpener. Macam you jugalah, bila you nak propose something, you have to give reasons why that suggestions is the best. And bagi detail lagi, I propose we purchase 12 of the used all day pro student electric pencil sharpeners. Dia bagi brand terus. These and then the advantages or the good thing about that brand. These sharpeners have received strong reviews on the Office World website. The use all day pro student electric pencil sharpeners cost blah blah blah. Dia bagi ringgit berapa, and then how much discount. Okay, because we are a member of the office blah blah blah, we will receive 2% of our purchase back at the end of the school year. Dia explain lagi, so dia bagi numbers. Alright, so this teacher, dia tak letak dalam table ataupun tak letak dalam bullet point. Ya, dia explain one by one in sentences. This is also kalau you tengok this kind of proposal, if you receive this kind of proposal from other organization, it is not wrong. Yeah, some people kalau daripada office kita tengok macam we are used to different kind of proposal kan, tapi kalau kita dapat proposal macam ni, please bear in mind this is not wrong, this is their way of writing the proposal. Okay, then the last one in green, this is the conclusion. Okay, in conclusion, I think purchasing new electric pencil sharpeners for each classroom would be of tremendous benefit. Okay, tremendous benefit, that is a good word, to convent school. All right, so dia letak tremendous benefit. You can use this, this word. It would put an end to the constant frustration of students never being able to find sharp pencils and of losing instructional time because of the length of time it takes to use our current sharpeners. So dia convincekan kita lagi, convincekan the boss, okay, betapa pentingnya to buy this sharpener untuk setiap classroom. Okay, so dia letak dia punya advantages lah. Okay, this is also a kind of proposal. Right. Thank you for considering making this purchase for our teachers and students. Alright, ni cikgu sangat kan? So this is slightly informal but acceptable. Alright, kalau kita rasa untuk internal. Okay, this is for internal one. Okay, I'm going to share with you another proposal. Okay, so I hope you remember ya, kita punya common sections tu dalam. Now take a look at sample 2. Okay, if you would like, okay, if you would like to take a look at dalam you punya screen sendiri, you can actually scan sample 2 saja ya. Okay. And I will also share with you sample 2. This is more of a proposal that you are used to. Okay. Okay. I include memo sekali. Alright. Selalunya kita tak bolehlah hantar bulat-bulat the proposal sahaja. Usually we will include a memo, okay, with the proposal, so that this is a very formal proposal lah. Okay, this is the memo. Okay, atau alright. So Prof. Dr. Ali Kasim. So through siapa? Through maybe kita punya boss lah. Alright. So to siapa, and then kita kena letak through selalunya kita punya bosses. Kalau ada satu, kalau dua lah. And then from Omar Ali. Siapa Omar Ali ni? Adalah Assistant Coordinator dekat CFS IIUM Gambang. Okay. And then subject kita letak siap-siap proposal language enhancement program. Dekat mana? Dekat CFS IIUM Gambang. Okay, kita letak intro sikit lah. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Language Enhancement Program Committee, ELD. Okay, ELD is English Language Department, is planning to organize upcycling of used cooking oil for CFS students in Gambang campus for semester 3, 2021-2022. Enclosed is the proposal for the above matter for your kind perusal and approval. Thank you. Okay, so always include a memo. This is more for us lah. Okay, yang tadi tu agak informal, ya, dekat sekolah. Maybe macam kalau I punya situation, maybe my students, okay, would like to write a proposal. They are allowed to use yang proposal macam tadi, but we always encourage our students to learn how to write formal proposal, write proposal formally. So this is how we always encourage them to write. Remember, you might have your own way, or your department or SASMEC might have your own format of writing a proposal. Okay. Now, take a look at this. Okay, I pun tak guna yang kita start tadi tu. Kita start kita punya proposal tu dengan purpose, kan? And then kita ada problem. Okay, so I start with introduction. Okay, proposal for language enhancement program. So I bagi background sikit because I'm writing this to not my immediate boss, bukannya saya punya head of department. This is a higher authority in IIUM. So saya bagi introduction sikit. Alright, the Language Enhancement Program Organizing Committee has always been encouraging, okay, the use of English language outside the classroom. So I introduce apa tu program ni lah, Language Enhancement Program. And then I explain the objective of Language Enhancement Program ni. It could lead towards the enrichment of the language, therefore developing a norm within the IIUM community. So I intro sikit apa itu LEP kita panggil, Language Enhancement Program, and the objective of this program. Then the problem or the purpose and the problem I letak dekat dalam background. Okay, straightforward. Okay, the main purpose of this proposal, okay, is to overcome a worrying situation. Saya letak worrying. Situation adalah situasi yang merisaukan lah. Okay, where the standard of English language among IIUM students is declining. Okay, so dalam satu ayat, I letak I punya purpose and also the problem straight away. Okay, the main purpose of this proposal is to overcome, untuk mengatasi masalah, overcome a worrying situation where the standard of English language among IIM students is declining. I explain apa lagi problem. Many staff from other departments have commented that students have difficulties communicating and writing in English. Okay, I include apa masalah sekarang, ya. These causes problems in completing their assignments as well as written and oral. examinations. Okay, the Language Enhancement Program, LEP, Organizing Committee has taken the efforts to organize activities for the students, providing them with opportunities to use English outside the class, thus increasing their interest towards the language. Okay, I masukkan sikit apa yang LEP cuba nak buat. Okay, tapi bukan in detail lagi. Yeah, I focus more on the problem. Okay, so you boleh tengok the words that I use, the main purpose of this proposal kat sini. And then to overcome a worrying situation. Okay, you can use these words as well. Okay, the main purpose of this proposal is to overcome a worrying situation. Okay, and then many staff from other departments have commented that. So this is yang contoh yang tadi, phrases yang I bagi tadi. So I use it in this. Okay, I gunakan dekat dalam proposal ni. Okay, many staff from other departments have commented that. And then the next one is these causes problems. Okay, so make sure you use these words, okay, to highlight the situation that you are facing that leads to this proposal. Okay, so it is important to have this kind of words. Then we go to the solution. All right, LEP has planned, okay, various activities to be carried out throughout the semester. Okay, salah ayat kat sini, to be carried throughout the semester, and it is hoped that, okay, solution ni you boleh guna perkataan-perkataan yang I highlight dengan yellow ni ya. It is hoped that these activities can help students to acquire English outside the classroom setting. One of the activities is Olympic. Olympic. Okay, bunyi dia kalau dia Olympic. LEM, LEM tu sebenarnya adalah kita punya code, English language code sebenarnya kalau dekat dalam students UIA kan. Kalau dia ambil LEM tu maksud dia ambil English language lah. So kita guna tu Olympic. Okay. During this event, students have to complete various language related activities while exercising good teamwork. So I letak in detail. We are looking forward to achieving our goals and most importantly our mission, which is to improving the standard of English language among IUM students. I buat lain sikit, I letak objectives. You pun boleh letak the specific objectives of you punya proposal, especially kalau event kalau you ada event ataupun you nak buat trainings, okay, you boleh letak objective ni to encourage. These are the, I highlight in yellow tu important words untuk objective. Encourage students to use English language outside class setting. Open up opportunities, okay, opportunities, open up opportunities. Provide the platform, then to create an entertaining language learning experience, and to promote creativity, boost students' confidence in using English, again to promote Islamic values, and inculcate, menanamkan, untuk menanamkan leadership among students. Okay, leadership value among the students, inculcate. Right, that's a good, I suka guna perkataan tu, inculcate. Yeah. So again, okay, take a look at the words in yellow dalam objective ni. Alright, these are important verbs, kata kerja, alright, that you can use when you want to explain, alright, the reasons kenapa having this is important, to encourage, to open up opportunities, to provide the platform, to create an entertaining language learning experience, to promote creativity, to boost students' confidence, to promote Islamic values, and to inculcate leadership. Alright, these are words that you can use. Okay. And dalam solution ni, when I want to explain about the activities that I nak buat, okay, I separate benda tu. I letak objectives, then I go to the proposed activities. Okay, macam tadi ada sister tu cakap, okay, proposed. Alright, so now I will kat sini lah I akan letak in detail the proposed activities. Dekat sini you just cerita je, you put everything about the thing or the thing that you are suggesting. Okay, this one I cerita lah. Okay, open for all students. Alright, students are required to visit. I explain the steps. Okay, what will happen during the event. Okay, ini apa akan jadi, apa itu Olympic ni lah, I cerita pasal game ni. Okay, and these are the checkpoints, okay, for this Olympic. Alright, and this is the important part. This is very detailed, yeah. Take a look, this is very detailed. It has to be detailed like this when you want to propose something. And the details of Olympic are as follows. This is yang orang nak tengok lah selalunya kan, bosses kita nak tengok bila. Okay, kita kata 16 April. Propose time. Okay, bila and bila, morning, afternoon. This one kita ada 2 sessions, morning and evening session, afternoon session. Number of students 400. Okay. Kalau kita letak benda-benda macam ni, it's important so that it will be easier for them to approve kita punya fund. And then proposed budget. Okay, tengok kita letak ni proposed date, proposed time. Kita letak propose ya, sebab benda ni tak jadi lagi ya. Estimated number of students and proposed budget. Take a look, I don't put this in sentences like proposal yang tadi yang cikgu Puan Rosni tu, dia buat everything dalam ayat kan. Okay, this one kita buat point form pun tak apalah. Yeah, and also the budget is in, I table the budget. Alright. So kita letak all the financial things that will be involved, the prices, okay, cost dia berapa. Okay, this one has to be in detail. It can be as detailed as possible. Alright, this is quite simple. Sometimes kalau benda tu beribu-ribu ke, berjuta-juta ke, kadang-kadang tu it has to be berpages-pages pun tak apa. Okay, if it is important. Or sometimes if you have daripada company tu, dia dah bagi invoice ke apa ke, kan? You can actually include that in your proposal. Okay, so total estimated budget kat sini, and in conclusion, right, straightforward, it is hoped that this program will achieve its objectives, which are to encourage students' interest in learning English and improve the use of English language within the IIUM community, among others. The success will rely on the cooperation from all parties. Moral, physical and financial support are needed. Again lah, kita pujuk sekali lagi lah kan. Moral, physical and financial support are needed to ensure the smooth running of the program. And of course, the last one, jangan lupa yang ni ya. Prepared by siapa? By you. Okay, letak in detail siapa. Recommended by siapa. Your immediate boss, maybe you are the 2 bosses. Macam ni, kita ada head of department and then kita ada deputy director. Okay. And then approved by kita punya the person who needs to be approved lah. Kita letak siap-siap semua ni lah. Okay. Alright. So if you take a look, this looks slightly longer than nampak slightly longer than the proposal written by Puan Rosni to Puan Zawiyah yang sekolah tadi tu. But this is actually more simple. Okay, dia tak meleret-leret sangat lah. Okay, they are very straight to the point. They use the words yang very clear. Okay, and then tulis the objectives and the explanation about the activities are all in bullet points and in table. So these will be much easier for the readers or orang yang kita nak minta tolong tu, nak minta approve tu untuk baca. Okay, so everything is here and this is very, very clear. Okay, I really hope that you aware of the sentences yang or the words yang kita guna ni ya, for background, ya, for solution, bila kita nak cerita pasal bila kita nak propose, bila kita nak cerita pasal masalah, the problem, and then the solution, and also the objectives. These are important words or important sentences that you can use. Okay, this is second sample. All right. Now, what I want you to do now is I have a third sample where I will share with you. I nak you tengok. Okay, this. Oh. Allah. Siapa ni? Macam mana? Hilang dah. Ha. Okay, the third sample. Okay, now. Okay, now take a look at this sample. I nak bagi kerja sikit lah dekat you. Yeah? Identify sentences or phrases that indicate the purpose, the problem, the solution, and the conclusion. Okay, so kat sini, this is a very, very simple proposal. Okay, sikit je kat situ. I ada introduction, background, solution, and conclusion kat situ. And please take a look and I want you to go through it. I give you about 5 minutes to read through the proposal and I want you to jot down, tulis ya, ayat-ayat ataupun phrases, words yang you jumpa dekat dalam proposal ni yang menunjukkan yang express a purpose ataupun express problem, express solution and express conclusion. Can you do that now? I give you 5 minutes for you. Boleh ya? Please read through. Okay, and then cari perkataan-perkataan yang menunjukkan purpose, problem, solution and conclusion. Can you do that? Boleh ya? Okay. Okay, once you have identified, you boleh tulis dalam chat room lah kot. Ya, kita share. Okay, I dah share dengan you satu. Okay, dekat dalam background tu. Yes. Good. Yes, thank you. Ahmad Hilmi. Alright. That is the purpose. However, many staff have expressed their worries. That one is cerita pasal problem dia kan. Anybody else? Very good. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I give you 5 minutes for you to go through. Sorry. Okay, untuk sesiapa yang terlepas boot, saya I'm asking everyone to actually read through this proposal. Okay, I'm giving 5 minutes for you to read through and identify words and sentences yang menunjukkan the purpose, the problem, the solution, and also the conclusion. And you can share, please share dekat dalam chat box. Anybody else? Sunday. Okay, I'm sharing with you another example of phrases or expressions that kita boleh guna untuk solution. Therefore, it is timely to something kat sini, to hire. This can ensure, okay, this can ensure a clean supply of drinking water. The word of this can ensure. Okay, I'm sharing with you again. This will reduce the burden. Okay, kita are talking about the advantages of benda yang kita nak suggest tu. Okay. Okay, after much evaluation, this one is another another sentence that you can use in your proposal. After much evaluation, to menunjukkan you, okay, after much evaluation, the details of the proposed item are as stated. So, you bukanlah saja nak menunjukkan yang bukan sahaja nak propose. So, after much evaluation, you dah study lah benda ni. Okay, so, alright. Okay, proposal ni, the one that I'm sharing with you is simple. It's just about water dispenser. Okay, nak pasang water dispenser baru sebab yang lama tu dah macam tak okay. Alright, so kenapa, kita explain lah kenapa. Okay, apa masalah dia, what is the problem. Okay, The purpose of this proposal is to ease the concern among the staff regarding drinking water. Okay, clean drinking water is a necessity. However, many staff have expressed their worries that the water dispenser in the office is not properly serviced. The last time the company came to service the machine was in February. You are giving fact, all right, which was more than 6 months ago. The cleanliness of the water is uncertain. See, you are giving fact. Whenever you want to propose something, bila you bagi fakta, it will sound more convincing. Okay. So anybody else who would like to share? No? Okay, tak apa. Okay, the last one macam tadi juga kata dekat conclusion tu I cakap despite the cost required. Walaupun harga dia ialah kita nak cakap lah kata mahal sikit ke apa compared to yang sebelum ni kan. So then we go to the advantages despite the cost required. Alright. So these are the words that you need to use. Okay. Any questions so far before I nak bagi you a very simple exercise? Can you? Okay, any question? Tak ada ya? Okay, so the last one actually, we finished quite early, which I think, I'm sure you are very happy. Now, all right. So I have a very simple exercise for you to complete. All right, now take a look at, go to quizlet.com or, all right, quizlet.com, or you can scan the QR code and please complete the exercise about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll give you, right? Please do not close the quiz website when you are done sebab we will discuss the answer sama-sama. Okay, it will bring you to this. Dapat tak? Can you go in? Okay. So please, I would like you to complete this exercise. I give you about 10 minutes for you to answer this one. It's either you boleh tulis kat sini or you can actually type straight away on this page, or you can actually write it down somewhere. Okay, we will check and we will discuss the answer together selepas ni ya. Kat sini you just tulis je conclusion ke, solution ke, purpose or problem. Okay. Ayat macam ni dekat mana? The purpose of this memo is to propose. Ni kat mana? Google Meet will be assessed. This one dekat mana? Can you do that please? Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, for those yang baru perasan or just I'm asking everybody to actually complete untuk buat exercise sikit. Okay, go to this website quizlet.com. Alright, or you can scan the QR code. It will bring you to a website. You can answer, you can write your answer or choose your answer on that website, or you can write it down somewhere. We will discuss the answer sekejap lagi. You have another 5 minutes. Macam tu. Dalam 11 buku macam tu kita check jawapan ya. Share dengan I ya. Berapa you dapat test you. Okay, Assalamualaikum. All right, let us take a look at the answer. Okay, dah nak habis dah ni. Okay, jangan risau. Siapa yang macam dah bosan dah tu. This is the last one. Okay, after this we will see you tomorrow. Okay. Now I give you the answer. Okay, let us take a look at number 1. Okay, the purpose of this memo is to propose a health program for all staff members. Okay, ayat perkataan pertama tu pun kita dah tahu dah. Okay, the purpose of this memo, this is actually definitely the purpose. Okay, dekat section purpose. Okay, number 2, Google Meet will be assessed through staff interviews in order to gauge the effectiveness of meetings with it. Okay, so this is the solution. Ni dekat solution part lah. Will be assessed. Okay, through staff interviews. Okay. The next one, number 3, you tengok the purpose of this proposal. Yang kat atas tu itu the purpose of this memo. The purpose of this proposal is to evaluate, alright, the effectiveness of Google Meet for office meetings. Okay. So the purpose of the proposal is to evaluate the effectiveness of Google Meet. So inilah dia punya project dia. Dia nak buat survey. So okay, bila kita nak buat survey pun kita kena hantar proposal kan, kita minta permission daripada boss, right? So dia punya proposal is to evaluate the effectiveness of Google Meet. So ni solution dia. Okay, I hope you got it correct because this is quite simple. Alright, and matching questions. Okay, ada 3 soalan kat sini. I am writing to suggest an alternative way of shift work. Ni untuk kerja jugalah. Ya. Kerja shift kan? Kerja shift. So I am writing to suggest. So this is actually a purpose section. Alright, tapi dia guna I kat sini ya. So you can actually tukar ni, instead of using I, okay, you can say this proposal, okay, is to suggest. You boleh tukar kat depan ni, you letak this proposal is to suggest an alternative way of shift work. Sebab kita tak nak guna perkataan I ni kan. Alright, so you boleh letak kat sini this proposal, okay, or the purpose of the proposal. Kau nak bagi panjang sikit. Okay, the purpose of this proposal is to suggest an alternative way of shift work. This one pun dia guna I suggest we have a 5-minute stretching before we start work. Alright, this is a solution. Solution untuk masalah health problem. Okay, I suggest we have a 5-minute stretching before we start work. This is a solution dekat section solution. And then number 3, implementation of the above ideas would result in happier staff. So dia nak mengukuhkan, okay, the importance of implementing dia punya suggestion tu kan. Alright, so dekat this is the answer is conclusion. Alright, okay, I hope you got it right. This is a purpose. This is a solution. Okay, nampak macam this is a purpose? No, but this is a solution. And this is the conclusion. Okay, we go to the next question. Ada 3 lagi ni. Okay, so this one you have to choose lah yang dekat mana. Alright, it would be advantageous if staff members are given a trip to the counsellor once every 3 months. Okay, bila this is, the answer is solution. Okay, it would be advantageous if staff members are given a trip to the counsellor once every 3 months. So this is the solution. Okay, The answer is solution. Number 2, unless the recommendations are taken seriously, meetings might not meet the objectives. Okay. So you tengok ni, unless the recommendations are taken seriously, kalau benda ni is not taken seriously, suggestion ni, so meetings might not meet the objective. I think dia punya suggestion is actually to evaluate Google Meet kan tadi yang ke atas tu. So the answer is conclusion. Kita tulis macam ni, ayat macam ni, selalunya dekat dalam conclusion. Ya. Alright. Sebab kita nak cakap pentingnya benda ni. Kalau tak buat benda ni, this will happen. Kalau this one is not taken seriously, mental health among staff will be increasing. Okay. So kita nak habaq kata this is very important. Kalau tak buat, this is a problem ni akan jadi. So this one usually ayat macam ni kita letak dekat dalam conclusion. Okay, take a look at this one. Ayat ni, many workers have commented that Google Meet is ineffective. Okay, the answer is problem. Inilah problem dia. Okay, problem dia Google Meet tu tak efektif. Okay, staff kata. So dia nak buat survey. Okay, solution dia nak buat survey. Alright. So kalau you tengok nombor 2 ni, kalau tak buat survey tu, meetings might not meet the objective. Jadi online meeting pun mungkin tak efektif lah. Okay, that's why this one is a conclusion. This one is the problem. Okay, now take a look at the last one. True ke false? Okay. Following a survey of staff's mental health, it was found that most reported anxiety. Okay, so this should be ni adalah problem. Kan? So dia kata this is a purpose. True ke false? Is this the purpose? Kalau you tengok ayat ni, no. Right, tak ada pun perkataan-perkataan atau vocabulary yang menunjukkan this is a purpose. Ya, sebab dia kata following a survey, okay, quantify ya. So this is something to quantify the problem. Dia buat survey. Okay, so this is actually a problem. Ayat macam ni kita tulis dekat problem, bukan purpose. Nah. There is a strong feeling, we go to number 2 here, there is a strong feeling among all concerned that the staff has inadequate physical exercise. Okay. Alright, so dia kata problem. Ni dekat part problem. Betul ke tak? Betul. Okay, this is true. This is dekat section problem. Alright, sebab dia memang cerita yang staff ada physical inadequate, tak cukup physical exercise. Alright, not enough. Inadequate is not enough physical exercise. There is strong feeling among all concerned. So dia masih bercerita tentang problem yang this company is having. Alright, and the last one, despite the effort required, okay, this would be a worthwhile step to ensure a happier working environment. Dia kata solution. Betul ke solution? Despite the effort required, dia cerita pasal disadvantage. The disadvantage of applying or implementing apa benda yang dia suggest tu, this would be a worthwhile. This one is the advantages, this one is the disadvantages, this one is the advantages. Kan? Alright, so dia kata this is a solution. No, this is wrong. I dah explain kat you tadi kan? Ayat macam ni, kita tulis dekat conclusion. Usually kita tulis dekat conclusion. Okay? Alright. Okay, so All right, so this is the exercise, a simple exercise to test whether you boleh identify tak ayat macam ni sesuai letak dekat mana. Okay, I know that writing a proposal can be something very, very simple, or many staff take it for granted. Dia rasa, oh tak apa, tulis je lah proposal tu. Tapi actually writing a proposal is something, the correct use of words, the correct use of sentences, the intonation. Penulis pun ada intonation ya. Bila orang baca tu dia boleh rasalah benda tu serius atau tak, atau ni budak ni setakat buat main-main je ke, setakat cincai-cincai je ke. Okay, the right use of words, the right use of phrases, okay, are very important when you want to write a proposal. Okay, actually, this is the end of today's session. Okay, I really hope that you have gained something from today, and tomorrow we will go to the technical part. Okay, more words, okay, more suitable words. Kita akan bagi you, we will share with you, okay, words, suitable vocabularies and phrases for to persuade. Okay, bila kita nak meyakinkan orang, bila kita nak memujuk orang, bila kita ni apa perkataan-perkataan yang sesuai untuk digunakan, what are vocabularies that should be used, and also phrasal verbs. Okay, phrasal verbs adalah contohnya macam esoklah kita explain kan. And also the most important part is the grammar part. Okay, we will ambil juga, we will explain to you about grammar, the basic one. Okay, as proposal writing ni adalah satu yang formal. It's a formal document. It's black and white, so it has to be written properly. Simple grammatical mistakes tu tak comel lah proposal you. Is pun salah, was were pun salah. Ya, ada S, tak ada S. You shouldn't make that kind of mistakes when you write a document, especially when it involves working documents. All right? Okay, so that's it for today. Saya rasa itu je lah. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, hope to see you tomorrow. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, madam. Jumpa esok ya.
InsyaAllah.
Okay, madam.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, everyone.